Hello everyone, I am the Aries and it has been some time since I've been on. Today is June something or another. Hot today. It is, what day is it? Wednesday. So today I'm just gonna I'm gonna talk about something or another. But while I'm thinking of a topic, I'll throw some cards as my usual. So a few updates, what I've been doing lately. I'm still in the whole spiritual world. I've not split deck, Justice and Hangman. I've not gone anywhere. I've not been putting out videos lately, but I have been working in the esoteric, co-creating with the universe. What am I trying to co-create? A whole lot of justice in this world. If you're on my Twitter page, you've seen that I've got some words to say about the CCP, the Chinese Communist Party, rulers of China. Emperor, Six of Swords, and Four of Swords fell out the deck. So, I'm talking about China specifically, of the new imperialism that they're trying to export to the rest of the world. Now, if you look at what's going on in the West, a lot of people might think that, oh, well, civilization is crumbling, you know, a lot of things that people believed in, a lot of institutions seem to be falling by the wayside, but that's okay because things have to be rebalanced. Things are not fair in this world for people. And this world isn't just one group of people who are going to be on top all times, forever and ever. We want equality across all peoples. So, the world is kind of readjusting itself, and we don't want some nation to take advantage of what's going on in the rest of the world, specifically China and Russia. We don't want new imperialism to resurface or to surface when we're trying to correct the wrongs of the past. And to whom it may concern, China is currently under karma for what it's doing. They sat there, dabbled with viruses, and then it got released. Now, because of what Trump said about it from the get-go, people didn't want to believe that the Wuhan lab was a possible source of this coronavirus being leaked. Now, I'm not saying that the Chinese did it on purpose. I will say that the Chinese government, the CCP, is dabbling in viruses just in case. And the same can be said for a lot of nations on this world. And I'm here to tell you all now that such behavior will invite the universe's karma. Because you're creating viruses for what benefit? To kill a whole bunch of people, as if we don't have so many different ways to kill everybody on this earth already. Now you want to sit here and dabble in viruses, something that's just going to get out of hand real quickly, as we've seen already. I cannot understand why nations of this world keep insisting we're going to try to find ways to kill people. We're not going to worry about our own people. We're not going to worry about the people of the world. But we will have time to figure out ways to kill everyone. How many different ways can we destroy this world over? And yet still we can't feed everyone. We can't clothe everyone. Get fucking real with that. And every nation is going to be under this karma. I don't care who it is. So I would urge all nations to stop with some of the bullshit you're doing. And speaking of karma, when it comes to nations, it's time for the nations of the world to stop keeping their secrets. It's time for the nations of the world to come clean about whatever it's guarding. Don't worry about people being able to handle it or not. If we handle it, we will. If we won't, then we won't. But we're not going to be dealing with a whole bunch of lies told to us by our nations anymore. Let's see, what else am I doing? Two of Swords fell out along with the Five of Swords. And the Hierophant just fell out. Let me try to be more careful with these cards so I can say a few words before they start dropping. So, again, if you're paying attention to my Twitter feed, I've stated before that one of my missions in life is to bring in people to the fold, bring in all the people that religion, society, institutions leave out, marginalized, outcast. I like to try to band everybody together, get us all on the same page, and do some good stuff for this world, some good stuff for the people. Let's see, the Moon fell out, Nine of Cups fell out, and the Ace of Pentacles fell out. So, one group that I have to sit there and fight for, but I've been putting off for a long time now, is the LGBT crowd. It's imperative that they be brought into the fold, because the divine want these people to understand that, look, you are loved and there's nothing wrong with you. LGBT just means that you've got different placed energies than what you normally find within people. We all have masculine and feminine energies. So it just makes no sense in the world to me to try to bully and beat down LGBT types. For what? They are who they are. Their energies are the way they are. And they have a right to enjoy themselves and to enjoy enjoy their lives like everyone else does. And the universe hears all the suffering they go through. We are aware of what's going on in this world. We are aware of how people turned a blind eye to the crimes committed against the LGBT community. We're aware of it. And we're calling karma in this world now. Three of Wands fell out. Let's see what moved over in the hand. We have the Ten of Wands, Four of Swords, Six of Cups, Nine of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Moon, and the Nine of Cups again. So I was saying, we want fairness and equality in this world. And we're not going to let other people just get bullied and beat down by other people. Especially when those other people bullying and beating down other people are the first ones who are sitting there and claiming, oh, I'm for God, I'm for Jesus. No, you're not. No, you're not. If you're treating people like crap, you are not for Jesus. You do not have any understanding of Jesus. Let's just be honest about that. I guess some people in their man-made books that are being used to justify all kinds of hatreds and animosities I guess they feel they have free reign to say whatever they want to. I mean, well, you can say what you want to, but you're not right. And people who sit there and hate on these people, you're not right in this. You're simply not. And it's just so easy for people to sit there and hate on this group. It is. I remember trying to watch Survivor, my favorite show ever. You know, and I had a friend, hung out all the time, and and if there was a gay character on Survivor, it was like, oh my God, I could never enjoy it, because he always wanted to point out, oh look, they're trying to do this, they're trying to do this, they're trying to push this, they're trying to push that. And I've heard there's a whole LGBT agenda out there. I've heard that. But then I have to think, what agenda? Other than to be able to be yourself, love who you want, and not be harassed, and that's an agenda? That's why I'm skeptical about all of these so-called conservatives. I don't think, well, I can't sit there and say who's a Christian or not, but I can tell you that a lot of these so-called Christians are not for Jesus, and Jesus would not be for them. Because Jesus honored the father and the mother. And he didn't care about the words of man when it came to explaining God and all this. For what? As if man is going to get it right. As if man's not going to put his 2 cents in something. So, yeah, I'll be reaching out to the LGBT community sometime soon. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. It's going to be kind of a delicate operation, I suppose, but I'll find people who are on board with it. Because I'm dead serious when I tell you, I'm going to help people in this world. And I'm going to do what I can to protect people. And I'm going to do what I can to show people who are on the outskirts of society that you are just as loved and cherished as anyone else is. And don't let someone tell you differently because they sit there and say, I'm a Christian, or I'm a Muslim, or I'm whatever. So yes, all this hatred has got to stop. And that, as I've said before, those people who are finding their justice by having their bullies exposed, do not become the enemy. Do not become those who were against you by being against some other group. Because at the end of the day, we're all in this together. I am shuffling these Oracle cards. Oh, good. I was tired of shuffling them. King of Raphael. Warm, generous, honorable, refined. Yes, it is safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. That's kind of what I'm doing now. I know I have a whole bunch of projects going on, and really none of them are getting done, getting completed, but it's always something to fix. There's always something to do. There's always something to attempt to try. And that's kind of how I am. And it'll all come together sometime. Hopefully not too far down the line, but it will all come together. 2 of Gabriel. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. And I'm certainly hoping to find people who share my vision. People who want to try to help this world, who want to try to help people, who don't want to sit there hating on people, who don't want to waste their time using their energy to wish ill on others, to being jealous of others. Because there's no point in it. It's such a waste of energy. It is. Let's see. What else would I want to say? talked about reaching out to the LGBT crowd, talked about karma when it comes to nations, talked a little bit about China, and let me just say again, China, do not become the imperialist who used to pimp slap you all over, up and down the place. I understand what gunboat diplomacy is. I know what the Opium Wars were. Don't do the same thing that the British did to you. And every nation needs to stop meddling with viruses. Let's see. I better kind of wrap this up. It takes forever to upload these videos. Can I get something cool for the way out? On the way out. Something cool, universe. Let's see. We had the Page of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. And I guess that's cool enough. Or is it? Oh, the Ace of Cups. Oh, okay. All right. One more. Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles again. Confirmation. And can we have something for the archangel? Well, the ancestors and the angels. One card, please. Okay, two. We have Summer, bask in joy and light. And we also have the High Priestess, harness mystic power. Speaking of which, solar eclipses tomorrow. I plan to do something or another, some kind of magic. And keep that date in mind, and I will... Oh, wait. I guess I should end this now. Yes, I might as well end it on my personal card, the sun, because who am I? The sun on earth. Till next time, everyone, I am the Aries.